You were told your cholesterol is normal, so you moved on. No alarms, no urgency. But plaque doesn't begin with panic. It begins quietly. Inside your arteries, blood flows every second, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and LDL particles. LDL isn't poison, it's a carrier. Most of the time, it moves through your bloodstream without causing harm. If your cholesterol number falls within the normal range, everything appears fine. But arteries aren't always perfectly smooth. Over time, things like stress, smoking, high blood sugar, and chronic inflammation begin to irritate the delicate inner lining of your artery wall. You can't feel this irritation. There are no warning signs. But under the surface, the environment changes. When the lining becomes inflamed, it becomes more vulnerable. And this is where the process begins. An LDL particle drifting through the bloodstream approaches an irritated area of the artery wall. Instead of continuing past it, it slips beneath the surface. Now it's trapped inside the wall of the artery. And once trapped, LDL begins to change. It oxidizes. In this altered state, your body no longer sees it as harmless. It sees it as a threat. Your immune system responds. White blood cells move into the artery wall to remove the oxidized LDL. At first, this response is protective. The immune cells engulf the damaged particle. But when more LDL continues to enter and oxidize, those immune cells become overloaded. They swell, they transform, and they turn into what are known as foam cells. These foam cells don't leave, they accumulate. What begins as a small cluster of trapped particles and immune cells slowly becomes something larger. This is the beginning of plaque. At this stage, the artery may still look normal from the outside. Blood continues to flow, you feel nothing. But beneath the surface, the artery wall is thickening, layer by layer, year after year. More LDL particles enter, more immune cells respond, more foam cells accumulate. Gradually, the plaque grows. The once smooth inner lining becomes uneven. The channel through which blood flows begins to narrow, not suddenly, not dramatically, but progressively. And the most dangerous part is this: you don't feel it happening. You can have normal cholesterol numbers. You can feel healthy. You can exercise, eat reasonably well, and still, this slow process may be unfolding silently inside your arteries. Because plaque formation isn't just about how much cholesterol you carry in your blood. It's about what happens when cholesterol meets inflammation. It's about what slips beneath the surface. Heart disease rarely begins with a dramatic event. It begins with small changes, microscopic changes, that build quietly over time. And by the time symptoms appear, the process has often been developing for years. In the next video, we'll look at how this hidden buildup can be detected before it becomes dangerous, because what you don't feel can still be progressing silently.